jumped through her knee. Like, she's done for the year. Sophie's, there's like I'd say there's a near 0% chance that Sophie Cunningham plays this year.
The Indiana Fever season is officially a cursed tragedy. Just when you thought it couldn't possibly get any worse, the heart and soul of the team, Sophie Cunningham, went down with a brutal knee injury that looks all but certain to be a season ender. This isn't just another name on an already crowded injury report. This feels like the final devastating blow to a team that has been battered, bruised, and broken all year long. The game itself, another lopsided loss, became an afterthought. The only thing that matters now is the health of a player who has given everything to this team, and the chilling realization that this season is well and truly over.
Aaliyah Boston is not someone Connecticut wants to get going. She is so effective down low, and she can get a lot of people in foul trouble with how physical she is.
Let's break down the play, because the context here is everything. The injury occurred on a drive by Bria Hartley of the Connecticut Sun. As Kelsey Mitchell comes down to help, Sophie Cunningham rotates over, and Hartley plows directly through her planted leg. This isn't just any player, this is Bria Hartley, a player who has cultivated a reputation as arguably the single dirtiest player in the entire WNBA. We've seen her get ejected multiple times. We've seen her yank Angel Reese by the hair. This is not a player who gets the benefit of the doubt. While it's possible this was a freak accident, given her history and the way she falls directly into and through Cunningham's knee, you cannot rule out that this was, at the very least, a reckless play from someone with a known pattern of dangerous behavior.
Oh, and Cunningham is down. My goodness.
Went at Sophie Cunningham early, and considering this is Bria Hartley, I'm not ruling out that she jumped through her knee. Considering who it is, I'm not. Like, Bria Hartley has been ejected multiple times. She's yanked Angel by the hair. This is the Connecticut Sun. This is a team that have jumped through players' knees before. I'm not ruling it out. I think it's accidental. I'm gonna say if you're asking me what I think, I think it's accidental. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but I don't think I can rule out, considering who it is, that this is intentional here. Like, there's no need to fall like that.
The immediate aftermath was terrifying. Sophie was on the ground, clutching her knee, not high up where you'd expect for a ligament tear, but directly on her patella, her kneecap. The speculation from those watching was immediate and grim. This looks like a ruptured or broken patella. A patella injury is one of the most painful and difficult injuries for a basketball player to recover from. Even if it's not a full rupture, the damage from that kind of direct, forceful impact can be immense. While we have to wait for the official MRI results, the visual evidence and her immediate reaction suggest a near 0% chance that she plays again this year. The season is done.
Well, this is the play that just occurred.
That's like she tries to slide over right there, and Hartley just kind of falls and makes collision with that lower leg. You see her immediately grab it.
What makes this incident even more infuriating is the history between Sophie Cunningham and this specific opponent. This is the second significant injury she has suffered this season, and both have come against the Connecticut Sun. They blew out her ankle earlier in the year, and now they've blown out her knee. This isn't just a coincidence. The Sun have a well-documented history of reckless play, of diving at players' knees for loose balls, and of a level of physicality that consistently crosses the line from tough to dangerous. For this to happen twice in one season against the same team feels less like bad luck and more like the inevitable outcome of a team being allowed to play with impunity. This injury feels like the symbolic final straw in what has been a cursed season for the Indiana Fever. Every single game seems to bring a new disaster. They are the most watched, most talked about team in the league, the supposed pinnacle of the sport in terms of attention. Yet on the court, they are a complete and total train wreck. Key players are dropping like flies, the games are getting out of control, and the product itself has become almost unwatchable. This team was meant to be the showcase for the WNBA's new era, but instead, it has become a weekly horror show of injuries and frustration. In the end, Sophie Cunningham's injury is more than just another unfortunate event in a season full of them. It is a symbol. It is a symbol of the reckless play that has been allowed to fester in the WNBA. It's a symbol of the questionable officiating that fails to protect the players. And it's a symbol of a cursed season for a team that was supposed to be a beacon of hope for the future of the sport. We can only hope for the best for Sophie, that the injury is not as severe as it looks. But for the Indiana Fever, the diagnosis is already in. This season is over, and it has been a painful, frustrating, and ultimately tragic failure.